Happy holidays! Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns. Welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the cards and the stars come together to bring you spiritual and psychic insights for your life. You can subscribe, hit the little bell below for notifications of new videos, and prepare for the new year with a special discount on private readings. Just go to my website, internetpsychicreadings.com. The link is below. Now, let's take a closer look at the power of the tarot cards and stars. Taurus, the card for the first week of the month is the Sun. And this, of course, is the most optimistic and perhaps the happiest card in the tarot deck. And there's good reason to be happy because the Sun and Mercury and then later Venus will be in the sign of Sagittarius. And that is the most optimistic sign of the zodiac. And of course, this is the time of year when we have all the wonderful holidays. So it's really good to have this optimism going. And you have the Sun and the 8th house, which is going to be joined by Mercury. And this will increase your energy and your interest in your shared resources, your finances, your psychic and sensual energies. All of this will be enhanced. So make sure you spend some intimate time with those that you love. Now, it's really important that you remember that Neptune up here in the 11th house could bring some challenges through friends or social groups. So don't take too much on to yourself. That might not be very good. And that might be helped a little bit because there will be a very nice sextile developing between Venus and Pluto, and that'll connect your the top of your chart here where it's good for social groups. So you have a green light to let your intensity shine a little bit before others. And there will also be a very nice trine that will develop between the Sun and Mars. And this will also bring a little excess energy to you. And perhaps it's a very good time for you. This is to clean out your psychological closet so you can start anew. The card for the second week is the Six of Wands, and this is the victory card. Now, obviously, we've all been through a lot of difficult energy in this past year, so this is probably a very good time to take whatever you have achieved and really enjoy it. And you'll be helped on this because you're going to have Mercury in your 8th house, and that'll join the Sun. It'll increase your psychic awareness. Your ability to communicate more clearly will eliminate confusion and bring a new direction to investments and intimate affairs. Make sure you take some good time for intimacy. Yay! Now, Neptune up in your 11th house brings some sense of spiritual connection to your important friendships. So it's sort of like being at a cosmic tea party. But there is a little bit of energy that will be coming across. Neptune is nicely trined here to Venus, but the Sun will be squaring Neptune. So that can be very romantic, but you have to have clarity. Now, that's going to be an important issue, and that could be helped a little bit because you have the Sun and Mercury going into a trine with Mars, which will bring more passion into your life. The card for the third week is the Magician card. And the Magician has everything that he needs. It is a card of alchemy. He has all of the elements down here. He has inspiration from above, and he is holding up his rod to connect with the higher source. And this is going to be a very important time because there's a very big change happening in the world. But first of all, let us talk about the new moon that is occurring and is going to be in the sign of Sagittarius. and it's going to be in your 8th house. And that's a time when you can look at all of your habit patterns, all of your feelings, your emotions, and you can change them. You can feel a sense of rebirth coming. Now, Venus also will be going into that 8th house, and this will bring a deeper intensity to your feeling nature and to your emotions, so make sure you keep them clear. Now, the real important issue is here. Saturn and Jupiter, they will be conjunct, but they will also be moving into the sign of Aquarius and moving out of Capricorn, where they've been together for the past year just about. Now, Saturn and Jupiter represent opposite energies. Jupiter is expansive, Saturn is contractive, so it's going to help you blend these different elements. So what you can do is you can blend optimism, the optimism of Jupiter, and the responsibility of Saturn, and that will help you get ahead in the world. So use the lessons of the past, Saturn, so that you can create future success, Jupiter. And this will help you a lot, especially as you're dealing with career or social situations. The card for the 4th week, the end of the year, is the World, and that is a card of completion. And I'm sure most of us are looking at this past year and saying, woo, thank God that's over with, or thank God that's done. But completions also represent new things, so new opportunities coming along. And they can increase your ambition, and so that can be a very good thing. And you have Sun and Mercury and Venus up here, moving towards the top of your chart, and they bring a renewal of energy to your higher mind, so you can understand the philosophical and cultural differences that people have, and also you can understand how to better use your ambitions. And there is a wonderful trine from Mercury and the Sun to Uranus in your 1st house. Now, that's an energy changer. There's no question about that. So you need to be willing to express yourself in new ways. You need to open yourself to new adventures, but you have to be careful not to be too willful. Now, Venus will be transiting in your 8th house for a while and bring a new sense of enjoyment and deepening of your intimate abilities. And so take time to rebuild that part of your life if you need to. Now, she does have a square going to Neptune. So you have Venus in Sag squared to Neptune in Pisces. So you have to make sure that you don't get confused, especially when dealing with other people. And you really need to take time to try to keep clear in your emotions. That'll be very helpful, and that'll help you set up what will be the new year. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.